Hello, I am Mark Hopkins and I have the privilege of leading the Leadership Engine course. I do it alongside a great team of Richard Bradbury, Jonas Isles and Joe Hargreaves. So what is Leadership Engine? Well, it's a one-year training course. We've been running now for 4 years. This will be our 5th year we're launching, and we've seen 140 fantastic leaders go through the course. Many of them are now have stepped into senior leadership. Some have stepped into full-time leadership in their churches. The course starts with a residential for 2 days just to build relationship and put some of the foundations in place. And then this year, the rest of the course will run online through video and through Zoom conversations each month. Let's hear a little bit more as I did a short interview with 2 of our current students.
Great to be joined now by Claire and Dan, who are on this year's course. I'm just going to ask them a few questions. So first introduction question, what do you do in church and why did you apply for the course this year?
Well, I'm one of the senior leaders of Ashwood Church. My husband, Matt, and I transitioned the leadership about 7 years ago. And to be honest, I put off investing time in a leadership course as I kind of perceived myself as not that well educated and maybe lacking in a little bit of intelligence and kind of bamboozled by words like theology and doctrine. And therefore, going on a leadership course, I thought it was just going to really highlight all my weaknesses. So I found lots of excuses in the past, one being lack of time to commit maybe to a Saturday every month. But this time just really felt like there was a God nudge that didn't go away and saying, this is your opportunity. And especially with it being online this year, there was nothing stopping me from saying yes to it. So that's why I applied.
Fantastic, thank you. And Dan, what about yourself?
Yeah, I lead up the youth ministry team at our church in Horncastle, Life Church Horncastle. This year, I've decided to apply for the course because I want to expand my way in leadership more, and not just in the youth ministry, but in the church itself from the front. And also have that scary aspect of theology as well and the doctrine. So I wanted to really have the confidence to expand my knowledge on the theology and the doctrine as well. And yeah, that's why I signed up. I thought it was my time, I'm ready, and yeah, let's do this more for the church. So that's why I decided to sign up this year.
Great, thank you, Dan. And so second question, how have you found the year?
I found this year so inspiring and encouraging. I mean, the videos I have watched have been absolutely amazing from every single one. You get some major thing out of every single video. So every aspect of each module, I've gained more and more each step of the way.
Yeah, I have absolutely loved it. It's not been what I had expected. I've loved the format, actually. It's been great to be able to watch the videos at my own pace, and also pressing pause has been quite good, especially on some of Richard Bradbury's ones, where I just needed to press pause and go, oh, let me just take another look at what he's saying there. And then actually to catch up with everybody who's been on the group on a monthly Zoom call has just been absolutely brilliant. Being able to ask the questions, tease some more stuff out of the speakers on those times. And I've got to say, the words theology and doctrine are not as scary as I thought they were.
Good, that's great to hear. And so any particular highlights from the year from you both?
Yeah, many, but I'll just highlight one. Part of the course, for any of those who are inspiring to come on it, you get a mentor. And that has been an amazing part of my journey throughout the year, to be able to chat to her and work out some of the things like on the preaching and how to read the Bible. And she's just really helped because then I've been preaching, and it's been wonderful to expand how I do that, get her take on it, and she's actually then fed back on my Preacher's Joy this year. So it's been brilliant. So I've really felt like I've just developed as a senior leader with all of that that's been going on. It's just been brilliant.
Great. Any one particular highlight for you, Dan?
There's so many to go from. Mainly connection and fellowship with everybody from all the other churches around the area. It's been so amazing meeting new people, especially we have a learning huddle group where just a few of us in it. And in that group, we've developed a long-lasting friendship, which will go on after this course. One main one is really, I used to be really nervous about preaching at the front, not just in the youth group, but also in the church as well. But since joining this course, my confidence has doubled, well, even tripled. It's been so good. And it's like the fear has gone completely, and I'm more confident and more take time to really prepare on what I need to do, what I need to say to the young people and the church as a whole. And it's my confidence has just really gone shot off really big time. So yeah, it's really good.
Great. Wonderful to hear. And so final question, maybe there's someone watching this who is considering, shall I join, shall I not for this coming year? What would you say to them?
If you're in any kind of leading role within the church, this is the course for you. Bits may not apply. We've just talked about preaching. You might not be doing that as an example, but the course just covers so many areas that are so good for every area of life, inside and outside the church setting. You'll be investing in yourself, and that is just so good. I know that I'm more enriched and in a better place to lead Ashford Church, where I lead, than I was 12 months ago. And so that's good for me, but actually it's great for the church.
I'd say if you feel like this is the course for you, then just go for it. Do not hesitate. If you're in that leadership role and you want to come into a leadership role, this course helps you develop all the attributes that you need to have to be a great leader. It covers everything. So if you want to do it, don't hesitate. Go for it today and sign your name on that dotted line. Go for it.
Great, thank you. Well, it's been an absolute privilege to be on this learning journey with you both, and to see what God is doing in you. And thank you so much for sharing with us today.
So I hope you are thinking about joining us for this year. This year's course will start in November and then run through to June 2022. The course fees this year are £350, and you'll find more details on the ground level website. There is a short application process just so that we know the course is suitable for you, but also that your church will support you through the year's course. But if you want to find out more information, go to the ground level website or give me a shout and I will try and answer any questions directly. But I hope you are up for that journey of learning and investment into you and your leadership as you see all that God's called you to do fulfilled through Him. So I look forward to connecting with some of you and working with you over the coming year.